my implementation of the blended classroom, the students watch short lecture segments at home, interspersed with formative questions that they need to answer in the form of online quizzes. They also do some homework problems at home. In class, we have time to work through problems, through programming exercises, but also some lectures. Lectures are never longer than 10 minutes to keep the attention span of the students. We can practice concepts we've learned in the lectures immediately after we've covered them. The students work in groups in class on programming assignments, and then we go over what we have discovered together afterwards.
ENGS 20 covers 2 different programming languages. The first one we covered for the most of the term was C, which is a very low-level computing language. It's very close to the computer, so you have to be very specific, and there's a lot of syntax involved.
Typically in the classroom setting, Professor Taylor starts by lecturing based on PowerPoint notes, and then during the latter half of the class period she switches to group work. She has each student select a partner, and she puts up a bunch of optional types of code that we could work on. Each pair chooses one of maybe 3 different questions, and they work on a code to solve the problem that she's put up there, and then we all compare answers at the end.
I do most of the work for this class after lecture on the same day, and that involves watching a series of 2 or 3 short videos and then answering some questions online afterwards. And for me it's been really useful because I can stop and pause and rewind and rewatch parts of those lectures, and it breaks up when I get the information.
Having students interact with each other helps them in a multitude of ways in deepening their understanding, because they use all of their senses in their learning. By explaining concepts to other students, they deepen their own understanding. By listening to students explain concepts to them, they get a different perspective than just my perspective.
Well, I think for any learning environment, you need to learn basic information, you need to see it someplace. But in order to really cement information, you need to practice it yourself, and small group environments help you do that in this class.